This is the Nitecore EDC27. It's an everyday carry flashlight that I've been carrying since December of 2023. Let's start with the good part of this thing. USB-C charging, very convenient. Most stuff is USB-C now, even laptops, so that's great. Don't have to go run around for a micro USB cable. I love the turbo mode, 3000 lumens, and the strobe, very self-defense oriented, so that's what I liked with this flashlight. The 4 modes to power it on are 15, 65, 200 and 1000 lumen. I think these are good options. I would have liked the possibility to customize those modes because let's be honest, I never really use the 15 lumen mode. I would have much preferred having maybe 65, 150, 400, 1000 maybe. But that's just me, it depends on your use case and what you want to do with your flashlight. So that's good. I love the clip, it's very sturdy, fits great in the pocket. I never had this like go out of my pocket unintentionally, so good point. It even has like this stopper on top, and I don't know, it's I think in general fits great in the hand, and it's a pretty good design, pretty flat. People don't notice that I carry this. Now let's talk about the bad and why I both love and hate this thing. First of all, I don't know if you can see on it, if the camera wants to focus, but the screen is filled with like dust, and it's not outside, it's for some reason it's inside the screen. I can't get rid of those, and it's not even been a year, so that's kind of inconvenient to say the least. Second thing, I really do not like the mode to lock. So you have 2 options to lock. You have level 1 where it locks the main button, so you can't turn it on, you can put it in constant mode, but it doesn't unlock the mode button, so you can still use the strobe or the 3000 lumen full output, which is good if you want to carry this for like a self-defense tool, or you need it in an emergency. You can just pull this out, use the mode button, and works just fine. But if you want to use the flashlight, you have to unlock it. And one thing that doesn't really sit right with me is that there's a way to put this in a second lock mode, which I don't remember how to do exactly. So here I'm putting it in first, and if you hold longer, I think you're in second lock. Yeah, here it's second mode. In second mode, all the buttons are locked, and second mode activates itself, well, not itself, but all the time while it's in my pocket. Thing is, the button here often like presses on maybe my belt, or like if I'm bent over or sitting down, it's pressing against me, and it goes into second lock mode, and can't use it in an emergency, and that's a big design flaw. I think it happens to me all the time. I'm checking the mode like 2 or 3 times a day to make sure it's in the first locking mode. I just wish there was an option to deactivate this second mode, but there's not, so there you have it. Another thing that happens, sometimes it unlocks itself, which kind of sucks. Basically it's the same issue than with it getting locked. It's just that if sometimes it stays pressed far enough, it unlocks itself, and then it stays on. And if it stays on the 1000 lumen setting, this part gets really hot, like really, really hot, and as you can see, it's burned. Yeah, there's supposed to be a proximity sensor that kind of, I don't know, reduces the power, but I think it only works with the turbo mode in 3000 lumen. Like if you get it close to something, it will go back to 1000, but it doesn't work consistently, and Well, it gets really hot at 1000 lumen and it burned in my pocket, and I actually destroyed a pair of sports shorts because of this. It burned through the pocket and it almost burned me. So big no-no when it comes to this, like it becomes a safety issue. After like 6 or 7 months of use, the buttons also are mushy. They're not as the main button isn't as precise as it used to be. So sometimes I'm trying to lock it and it doesn't register the second press, and I have to try again, and sometimes I have to do it 2 or 3 times. So I don't know if dirt or something gets in the buttons, but it's not optimal. Like this shouldn't be an issue after like not even a year of use. So yeah, to me this is a good first draft. But Nitecore, if you're watching this is good, but it has too many flaws for me to recommend. I carry it every day because I love the form factor, but there are a lot of drawbacks, and if they come out with an improved version where they address some of these issues, I will definitely give it a try. I know there are other options like the Streamlight Wedge and the Surefire Stiletto. The Surefire is out of my price range, so that's not even an option. And the Streamlight Wedge, I don't remember seeing it for sale at a good price in Switzerland. That is not compared to the Nitecore. So that's kind of my sort of long-term review. I wouldn't consider 6 to 7 months long-term, but there you have it. Yeah, if you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. I will let you know if this finally burns through another pair of pants in the future. See you next time.